In respect of, we still celebrate we 64th anniversary as a country. We're still there this morning for ensure so you don't miss a bit of your favorite sporting program on our Epic Sports. In the show this morning, there is a lot we can explore for look at. One for examine the development of sports. We're not going to take from 1961. We definitely going to have to bring to at least 30 years. So we left 34 years behind. So 30 years, from 30 years, one for can look at how we don't develop in sports, from athletics, football, volleyball, tennis, sports where we've been well known for in Africa, and some of the achievements we don't make, or if you say we don't make progress, or we don't not achieve something big yet in terms of sports. But I don't say the key focus will be maybe on athletics or football, but we also go try for squeezing and bring other sporting disciplines in part of the discussion. So we also go open the phone line as Ali for let yourself able to be part of this conversation. But first, let me go for a quick break for more sponsors. We're 1xBet, and where we come, we go first start with some bites of which don't happen over the weekend in football and in some other sporting disciplines as well.
For the best betting experience, register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and poco other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and poco other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xBet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? 1xBet! Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and poco other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and poco other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xBet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? 1xBet! Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other thing them. All the 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get strength to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you done a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xbet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
Welcome back from the break on 99.3 FM this morning. So we go start up with some of the big stories. And the first one we get in front of, we go look at the under-20 team, their performance yesterday against Zambia. They don't first get 1 point in that group. They and Egypt as well being gets a good starting in the opening game, which then currently they're on 3 points in the opening game of the under-20 AFCON. Good morning, Reginald, and my pleasure to get you here this morning.
Many thanks, Mohamed Toby. Good morning, and good morning to listeners and viewers.
So,
program as well.
Thank you very much. So, Fambulem, please, I don't agree for take better tickets for the regional sports wall. Repute team, all veteran first where they have been. Now just 4 days don't left. I don't for say Friday, in fact. We only get 4 days. 3 days plus the day. So no content for us. Say 3 days plus the next day. I get 100 tickets with them give me where I want for sale done today. So originally I had not the parent ticket and then adjust me. So I want for ask anybody where they listen to the program, support Epic Sport. This now a program. Now just start 40 leons if you waste time for go buy in a gate. But if you buy now, you get time for 30 leons. So why 40 now, okay, now 40. If you go na gates, 50 leons. So not go pay 50 leons. That 10 leons there you go get very good drink for get, or you go get one cold water. So buy to me now, and you go get the very best of everything. The big sport journalists in this country, the top football administrators there, you'll be able to see and interact with the best players in the domestic league. So, Reginald, do you impress with the start of the under-20? This, if you said this bring hope for say, we not take defeat in the first game, and I want to really be impressed with Wuri. I think he puts on a very good performance as the goalkeeper. But what do you make up of the draw yesterday?
Many thanks again. To be candid enough, I was very much impressed with the performance of the national under-20 team. Of course, I watched the game yesterday. They used Satcom, so Satcom showed the game live. Witnessed the match, and what I saw yesterday was a very, very, very beautiful performance from the team. Like again, I think for me, one of my standout performer on that match yesterday, being in his very first time with the national team, was the goalkeeper Mamadou Wuri Jallow. I mean, he was on top of his game, and majority, and me and get the conversation when I interview, and majority of the qualities then where he mentioned on here, say he gets
all was executed.
Execute them, yes. For I'm not saying something, but I don't see several Sierra Leone goalkeepers them. I will tell you, for see a goalkeeper we comfortable with playing with his feet. It can be left or right. He is very much comfortable, and not only for play with his foot, but for serve. Toby, he know how to serve very, very well. I see him yesterday. I mean, he gets a lot of chances them for gets the ball at the back of the net. I mean, when they score around, but it is serve. It distributes very, very well in AL qualities them and all. I think it was one of the players that we really make able concede goal yesterday. And naturally, the performance was good. We get 65.7% as against 33.3% for Zambia, and Zambia and I country don't win the under 20 AFCON. So in terms of experience in the competition and get and pass, I feel like we are up because we score a clear goal where the officiating team ruled out for an offside, and then I think we just need to get a point striker. Samuel Gandhi played very well yesterday, but finishing, he's a number 10. I can understand, not a point striker.
But sorry for interrupting you in this, because you make a very good point. We also see where they play forward audience. In most times, it can be a supporting,
like a
false nine, or perhaps he can come up from the wings because it gets strength to get energy for strike the ball. But you get somebody like Suleiman Kagbo, SS. For Eastern Lions, it don't score more than 5 goals this season.
Is it below the age limit?
I think it's part of the team.
Okay.
Yes, SS is part of the team. Arguably, Musa Noah Kamara, they are above Sofian Kaloko, they are above Bimba. These are the strikers, but they're not over age. So if you look at appointed striker, you don't feel that going to the second game, based on what we see yesterday, we're not going to get somebody really clinical if we put the back of the net. You feel say go consider in changing the formation which you use in the first game and try to bring in more attacking minded game and bring a appointed striker by submission you make.
Yes, we really need them. If we been get a very good number 9 yesterday, Salon for don't score for win 3-4-0. I mean that particular match yesterday, because we have the chances were there, will be the great chances there. With 2 wingers they will use, they penetrate very well, and then at some point they get the game under in control. It hard for us see the team starts the same pace where they starts the game with and then finish with, and then also outweigh the opponent in terms of possessing the ball. So Zambia is it's on paper yesterday they take them for be the favorite, but at the end of the game when I listen to the analysts there, they say with this performance when they see from we under 20 going forward, they no say this team get the potential for go far. But again, another thing we will take into consideration, or question we will ask yourself, how do we build from this performance we don't put up yesterday? We see South Africa win by, Egypt beat South Africa 1-0. Egypt don't go on top, and I think our next match is going to be against South Africa. They don't come out from a defeat now or so. So again, we get 3 crucial games we left. We'll have to play against South Africa, Egypt and Tanzania.
I want to come straight. You mentioned about South Africa, Reginald. These are players where most of the players they wouldn't call. They in one of the big clubs in
South Africa.
In South African football, and some of them they even play the South African Premier League. With all the respect to the league, but the PSL league in South Africa, they are above the league in
way above. Yeah,
they're above the country. Now they don't lose to Egypt. Knowing fully well, say coming against Sierra Leone, if they lose against Salon or even get a draw, they might think say, oh, we they closely for edge yourself out of this tournament. What do you think the technical team right now for the think and look at the past game for the South African team against Egypt? But you're not technically minded, by the way, but you don't follow football for long. For a team where they come up from a defeat and we would come up from a draw, what makes the tie difficult for the two teams?
I think what makes the tie difficult here, South Africa, like you say, not get pointed in the competition, then get a very clean slate. Salon don't begin for build on 1 point in the competition and all, and Salon go to look for. Trust me, this squad where we get the potential for go far in this competition. If only I need to fear Egypt safe. I need to fear Egypt. When I watched the game yesterday, you notice they get a lot of inexperienced players in the league. Majority of the players they play for Egypt not even play the top flight league in the country. Few of them, some of them in the junior category, the youth category, then they then pull them so they can get a very young youthful team and all. And I don't look at Sierra Leone team with team balance. We get physicality, we get players that get we good at, like for example, you get Momo playing at one wing and all. Them all not be a joy for watch. So going against South Africa next, I stand to be corrected. We get for start first or build on that performance we put up yesterday, and sure say we take the most out of we chances then, because you may get often chances like that, they can't so frequently. And all the expectation will be very high. South Africa self go watch a clip of we performance against
Zambia.
Zambia yesterday and say, oh, this is a team we never take light to and all. But I think say we really need for, because this competition they serve as a qualifier to the under-20 World Cup.
Yeah.
And all the 4 teams that will go to the semi-finals, they qualify automatically to the under-20. So you see how important this particular competition is to Sierra Leone and all the other competing nations. But we have the qualities in the squad. We just need to make the right selection, the players and Dede and all. For now, we don't forget about every other thing, whether it has to do with selection or. For now, our focus is switched towards ensure that the national team come out from the group stage and move to the next stage of the competition. We have the players. We just need the right mentality, the right approach going to matches, and then I believe say the sky can be we limit. This squad don't show say they're able for do qualifying first to the competition, even though some players that we qualify not the part of the list. But all that in how they be and we back, we are focusing our nation for see how we can able for push these boys to that level where then self go able for go far, compete, win games, and then move to the next stage of the competition. So I think it's a gradual process. They are on course for ensure say things work extremely well for them. They don't start on a high note. All they need for do now for continue and ensure say them begin for work in that trajectory, Toby.
There is a lot we get for they bring to you time to time, and not just about we under 20 team will they bring to you up to speed waiting going to happen in the under 20 Nations Cup. And the good part of this, if we're able to reach into the last 4, we're at the semi-finalist, we don't get automatic qualification to the under 20 FIFA World Cup. We will be hosted in Chile. Up next, we go look at other issue. The Central One Football Association don't already get them 2 finalists now, and yesterday Abion unfortunately cannot be be part of the game. But Regina, what do you also make up of Kofa after a long fight? They don't get them 2 finalists then now.
First, I think it's a long journey. Particularly with the Central Football Association and League, KOFA. Of course, we see individual interest where we want for damage the credibility of the KOFA League. And at some point, you want for point, 4 fingers. I'll point 4 fingers to KOFA and 1 to WAFA, because now una they control. Even though WAFA they under KOFA they under WAFA, but again now una they make una rules. WAFA just did it for supervise, not to like for turn down on our own decision. So I think the NCF get to work on and going forward and all. If for the part of the statute for say it's a community league. Whatever decision will take by the league, it's final. It cannot be overturned by any other body and all. We just have it. I think it should be part of the as one of the lessons learned, because if we allow regional, you get a lot regional, but you get a lot for do for begin pay attention to a community league. I think when you get to even for look at now Division 1A place or up to now other leagues, you get other activities so let them left the then organizer they made them continue. Una still able to supervise them, una still able to ensure say they work within on a mandate, because just like our WAFA they under the SLFA now, so KOFA every under WAFA. But for make we end that journey there, it all started on the penalty shootout we'll see from Kisi and Fullerton Academy where you be witness and after that one we also see the matches and on play 2 matches and play. On Saturday there was a heavy downpour, but the match still go on as planned. We see Magazine get a 1-0 victory over Aberdeen Community. Well, unfortunately, we not be able to witness that match here due to other engagements. I will be back on over the weekend. But from what I watch on the Facebook page, where one of my colleagues them the scheme, I saw a peaceful environment. Even as much as people they contemplate, say maybe it will be riotous and all. But
what about the turnout?
Yes, the turnout was
in the videos them we come across.
Yes, it was not. I won't say 100%. But then get an appreciable turnout, because I know how KOFA can full up, even them perimeter fence, people that they right round. But at that perimeter fence ready towards the church, you see some spaces but the stand them all been filled to capacity. From the videos that I watch, the stand them in field outside people in the stadium. Now the one no more we can tinap, the one we can the back of that goal post towards Fire Force, and the one in the back of this other goal post where they shoot towards the circular old street. From this model axis, I think certain spaces and that's where we get appreciable number.
So what are the 2 finalists?
So for now, Aberdeen lost 1-0 to Magazine. Magazine don't go final, and Fuabe yesterday play against Kisi Community and Furabe beats by 1-0. So Aberdeen don't go out. Of course, Kisi don't go out. So we have Furabe Community and Magazine Community where they go to the final. And according to the organizer, they don't state and clearly that the final is going to they play on the 4th next week, Sunday night. The final they play. They want to finish this league and ensure say as at next week where the 7th where the league will resume on Wednesday, where the second round of the Leon Rock Premier League will resume. Then say we done with the league and then we put modalities in place. By the time the season they come to an end, may then kickstart the other edition. So I think it was a very good one. The team say,
you make a very good point talking about WAFA. We don't see the approved school football association as per the league. We don't see this kind of interference, but they're all under WAFA, am I right?
Yeah.
They're not under WAFA. We don't see this kind of interference. You go back to the Atuga Mini Stadium football farms organizer. We don't see that kind of. But these are all leagues. Then when they get the same community tension, the same problem. What do you feel? Say WAFA really want to pick out from COFA, or do you think that within COFA self they achieve them as the region where you forget directive and guide COFA and give COFA a roadmap, say, okay, when I not play league during where the league they own, or try to forget all community football association. If you say WAFA don't really do enough for let we stop this issue about players boycotting then league, then domestic league, and then represent community leagues.
Yeah, for me, WAFA gets a lot, like I tell you earlier, they get a lot things that we then for prioritize and all, and I feel like they're not depend do that. You ask some questions as to look at FAMSO, for example. We know they see that kind of involvement from WAFA into the FAMSO league, the ASPA as well. Another one there, for obvious reasons, my own organization where I belong to, Moncton Sport Management Committee, we know affiliate to WAFA, because before ever affiliating to a body, you don't want for just from the number. You want to look at first what the body they do for you. I mean, how did they help? The only way some of them mini league organized and then they benefit was the I think COVID-19. Yes, we funding.
And that be distributed by the SLFA, by to its regions.
Yes, we SLFA get to region, and I think I see them pinch some amount, and the Ebola period as well. Where sport football not be they play when more that I think there was a money coming from FIFA also for support some of the associations them and all. That was the 2 times where I think then clubs then they don't benefit, but. Them mini leagues here, so trust me in terms of structure I think it would be a very big shame for say for my
it's more structured than even
yes,
to the league.
COFA league is more structured because we look at the WAFA in Division 1 Toby, it is one of the most disorganized league I don't see in my entire life. A league where they play without even having the equipment. A league where they play with, for me, they even the facility, the playing facility there. They're not just care and they supervise. You look at the pitch within Afrobe. It is not even not even normal for you. You see the field get like a kind of slope and all. Where not for fits the standard for the league play there, but the league is playing there as well. They know they assess venues there and so a lot there. Sometimes you go gonna feel for go play a game. Ball no go there. Sometimes you get feel at 2 go can the one who can quick. All of this happen, and that is not happening at the COFA league and all. And when you play the WAFA league, when you win the trophy, at the end of the day, you know they get nothing in return. Get taken, it's 0. We they see that they put money, say okay, 5 Lions for game and all. Even though games they're not the full up because Division 1 teams and they turn up for go watch. But so the strategies them also for generate income from the league, it is not happening. The Premier League where they play, so every club where they host matches na free song, they pay to WAFA. The approved school playing field, the funding of that facility is going to WAFA. Now WAFA they control. I don't know if you are aware.
I vividly understand what you talk.
Then they control that particular facility. So they generate income, then they get income. But what have we been doing? For making Division 1 league they play, and WAFA never even buy 20 standard or let me say 30 standard balls for make a league they play. It's a very big shame. So I think they get a lot for look at. If we want to pick at pointers them for WAFA and all, I think the other region, all the ahead of them look at.
But in as much as we talk about WAFA as the district body, we're not able for guide, because even if they make a lot of holds on the league, but Now with the parental body SLFA coming, they're able to resolve the issue. There is a parable to say if you talk about the dog, you also ever talk about the bone. You know, also think that COFA gets a lot of lapses will also affect the productivity of this year's league or last year's
the first question I tell you, I say 4 fingers they be pointed at COFA
and one,
and just one they go to WAFA.
Right, yes.
The simple reason is now then they organize a league, they are in charge. And even there with the day, sometimes you get to take out. I'm not saying they are not independent and all, but we all know how. For example, the same incidents will happen this season, similar incidents, or if not the same, happened last season, in which one club say we're not able for kick penalty, we're not able for continue with the match because we goalkeeper not see, and they were left with no option but to ensure that team they will not comply. Then they get them from the league, and that team was Summer City. Now then that team they will themselves be they get an issue with COFA and all that to the extent that they're not being able for kick a penalty, and WAFA being get for and COFA rather not being left with any other option but for pull them from the league, get them come out from the league. So these are things that are happening. And so if it happened last season, when I implement the rules, they will make it change. Why not they say we play for happen? So they too have to be consistent, impartial, and all. They're not there for years. If that thing happen with John and at this rule it take, when the same thing happen with Sohi as well, take the same decision we take for John, but not take John in the issue separate. Football gets one simple rule. Yesterday, Toby Ukambi, I go watch a community football. It was a final. It was a very big shame that we had personality there towards the end of the match. Confusion happened, and then game not continue again. I mean, this.
The college road.
Yes, I was there yesterday. We watched the game. I was there with McCarthy, Dakwa, Adeshilon, and host of other and Kemokai. We all been there, and that's so. Then incident here, so then issue also. I think with item we go from them, and all. So COFA said from the initial point, if that thing happen now, how I feel like Summer City go see now. Summer City go see now, like say COFA, then we just one pull we come out now then league no more. Maybe then we get the agenda and all, which affected them as well. We make Kuto would be almost go ahead and win the competition. So and then another one for say WAFA. For WAFA executive committee member, they tell you say the decision was single-handedly, allegedly, and let me use allegedly that decision was taken by the Secretary General with Benjamin Gordon, where then King called Didido and all. Now take them decision and not to the executive of WAFA. Well, again, the executive, if they are sitting comfortably, and the Secretary General allegedly they take upon himself, and he's not even voted for. He's been appointed and the executive committee. For me, I think the WAFA executive committee now then are the biggest disappointment.
All right.
Because again, you get an executive committee where you expect for put the association or stabilize the association. What is actually happening now? You go to WAFA office almost all the time. It's seemingly closed and not functional. Majority of the staff they be in WAFA 24 hours and they don't get SLFA. In fact, one of the people that really serve us, the communications person, David Gialtona, is now the PA to the SLFA president. Nobody even know that. Don't take. Samfa was the admin person in WAFA. Now he's working for SLFA and all. Didido is most likely all the time within the SLFA and also that make they say they have their executive committee. If things are not moving on well, the president is in town now, Pastor Walk. I think I need to go to the round table, put themselves together. But a lot is happening, and we really need for cable for structure and ensure say we forge ahead and move football go before Toby.
We'll go for a break when we come. There are some happening at the international world. We'll bring them to you, and we'll quickly turn your attention how what progress we don't make 30 years. We don't look at 64 years. We take 30 from the 64 and left 34 if we don't really make progress. But that will be determined by Una where they listen to the program this morning after this quick break.
You then look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you don't have good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xbet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? 1xBet! Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you don't have good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
1xBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy 1x free bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at 1xbet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get a guaranteed free bet. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with 1x free bets.
You then look for the best betting experience? 1xBet! Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game, and boku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis, and boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for get to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card, but not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw you winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you don't have good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
All right, welcome back from the short break. You still listen to Epic Sports on Epic Radio 99.3 FM this morning. So we say initially we can always call on 079-994-993, 079-994-993. But for this time being, for the short while, the number you could call on 072-500-449, 072-500-449. Now you could call temporarily for a short time. Then If all goes well, then we'll bring the normal 0799 But for now, you will call on 07 to 500 449, 072 500 449, and you make your own contribution in the program. So now, we don't celebrate 64 years as country we did for INSEF. But when you go back to history, Sierra Leone don't be known for some very, 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 very good good thing in sport. Sierra Leone don't represent, Sierra Leone gets representative for the Commonwealth Games before. We don't get representative in the Olympic Games. We also don't get, don't play football in the Nations Cup tournament 3 times, and as well, we also don't make some progress. But as a country, most people only say we don't lose, we benchmark what we don't do in terms of sports. Arguably, previously people would say, Sierra Leone in terms of football in Africa, teams then been the afraid and so we catch teams like Gambia and more other countries then. But now we don't lack some of them things then they. So let's just come to Reginald quick one before coming start for people on a call. Reginald, there is a lot of sectors in sport where if we say we try for talk oneself not going to be enough. But I'll just try for manage this thing. From 30 years back then to now, you feel so if not two way, we don't make progress or don't make significant progress?
Thank you very much. Salone got independence in the year 1961, and in the year 1962, according to historians, now we get the Sports Council. So it means 1 year after independence, we don't form the Sports Council. And when they form the Sports Council, we been get 5 associations. We been a part of the Sports Council, and made for understand we been get football, we been get athletics, yes. We been get cricket, we been get basketball, and I think and I'm at the contemplate. I stand to be corrected whether it's swimming or volleyball. I stand to be corrected in one of them. So it tells you that sports don't always they from the time the way they don't establish from the time them. But again, Toby, you ask if we don't make progress or significant progress. Now, when you make progress first, now this first day before you're thinking about significant progress. So fair enough, I think for me, we've not made progress before even talking about significant progress. Yeah, yes, we don't try, but how many major facilities, how many major achievements we can boast of? In terms of
infrastructure.
Yeah, you talk about 30 years. In terms of infrastructure, up till now, we just get one Shaka Stevens Stadium. I mean, that stadium, they understand it was during the area of former president of blessed memory, Shaka P. Stevens, now that in tenure in Makeup. And then when President Nkrumah take power in 2007 to 2018, himself go erect another mini stadium Nabo and all, where we understand politics take place. It should have been at least a 20,000 seater, but they only end up for ensuring a one pavilion again, even though the space is there for make it go around and all. So, which was not a bad idea, yeah. But the facilities, neither the bedrock for get progress into sport. If you don't have the facility, there is no way you can make progress. So I think we get to go back to the drawing board, ask ourselves from the past 30 years, how many investments governments, past government, present governments will make into sporting facility, into infrastructure in sport for make progress. You check other countries and now they are doing extremely well. Liberia gets various facilities the way they don't erect. The past president erect an invisible park, where in that invisible park you get over 6 football pitches a day, 6 aside. You get a tennis court there, you get a basketball court there. It's like a whole arena for sports. I've been there. I don't go there. Watch. You see different facilities than the invisible sport park. Then na Cinco, Liberia. Yeah. How much of the investment in there we get now? Yeah, and all. And we get the thing is that we have the land. We get the land. It's not only about free tongue, but when you go up line from there, my 38 now going, you see land them. So I think government really need get for prioritize infrastructure. let we begin for build on and because now the bedrock after infrastructure, you can now and can go to the other level in the grassroots, take on to the schools, take on to the community, ensure so you get people involved into the sport. We get the talent, even though we don't get the facility they needed to be. When we go out on competition, we get that fighting spirit. We don't just go over and go beat we anyhow. For example, I know you talk about football, but look at the ladies Patriots and currently. You see how they win their first match Botswana in the ongoing cricket T20 competition without some of the challenges they already get. So I think we really need for prioritize Danny, get as much as we can infrastructure into sport. Then when we get Danny, we begin for ask how much progress we don't make into Danny as well. But I think plus minus we are trying, and we really need for move from that trying stage and begin for make progress.
So now we go straight and pick on calls because the caller them definitely won't forget a young bite now. But shortly the number you go down for at the moment now 072 500 442 072 500 442. We'll entertain some calls maybe by the end of the program or before the end of the program. Then we go announce the usual number where you go calling. So let's go straight and start for pick some calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello? Good morning, Toby. Good morning.
Yeah, your name outside the call we from?
Dauda, call from Bo.
All right, Dauda, go ahead.
Me, new contribution now under 20 years. I go to play. I really watch the game how to play. If we get political finger yesterday, I did that game first and I first half under 20 for dog that game the first half. This I go to the play yesterday. If we get political finger left, that guy we can say about the happy at left Bangura. Now then we can yesterday we see how move the game. We start that game yesterday for all we that game the first half. So I really impressive about the yesterday. We have to play, we have to compose themselves, possess the ball, attack, really good. So we continue to play for them. And then continue for 2 and 3. We go find about body power.
All right, let's take more calls 0799 and 493. Sorry, pardon me. 072 500 449 072 500 449. Just call our number there and let we get this conversation rolling in the studios. With under 20, we also look at COFA, which is the big news, and so it deliberates. We go bring to you later what can happen in the Congress if we ever bring that to you in one of our programs after some clarification. Yes, good morning.
Yes, Santi Kazola.
Yes, Santi. Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I just want to say now, 2020 had you and Regina. Now, always agree the right information and good information. I just want to thank you for that.
Okay. Yes, we appreciate that. Yes.
I've been telling you, this under 20 will get so. This under 20 will get so. We keep them more employed and we keep them. Trust me, that's what they get for cost trouble.
Okay.
Part of this tournament step, we keep them more boys and they we keep their squad. Look where throughout the game, them papers Zambia.
Okay.
Throughout the game, them papers Zambia. Even that goal and score to be that goal in a clean goal and
all right.
That goal in a clean goal and to be because of the support, make something maybe Rwanda then go support make something maybe the goal a clean goal.
All right.
Clean goal. And the government says this squad. It didn't make to be.
All right.
After this competition, then come they will keep them. Then them play to keep them in match them. Watch me to be. Then take that squad for play World Cup qualifying. I believe that squad they do well.
All right, Santi, please do not follow. Everybody just get 1 minute. We don't get above 1 minute. So just 60 seconds. Now everybody get for make your own contribution. I'll pick this next call. Hello, good morning. This is Bakayoko.
Yeah, this is perfectly correct, Mr. Toby. Thank you very much for having me, and good morning to Mr. Regina. I think when I don't say it all, Regina don't rightly talk. I think the infrastructure is a big problem. Salo will only try to get the talent. They always do well outside where we go without the infrastructure. But how people they do somehow better. So I think they really get for time for embark on the infrastructure. future going forward. And congratulations to the under 20 guys then. They really don't do well. Let them keep it up. Let them know use that as a giveaway or they say they allow the competition. Let them fight that very hard. And Wafa the last time we talk about the dinner they won. We American at the top of Wafa may have it well because they don't get nothing with the top of home better. Now a hungry person they take decision. But anyway, a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, this too now because that it touch every other angle which somebody will reflect. So for me, we need to do more. We know. I mean, excellent in terms of what we don't do in terms of sport. We don't try somehow, but more needs to be done. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you very much. So we go for create a whole program where we will start for let me look at different sporting sector where we don't get 64 years. We're not going to bring at one go, but we get for the portion and you will get an insightful understanding. Concerned citizen, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, General Toby.
Yes.
And Super Edge, good morning.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Once more, happy Independence.
Yes.
I'm fortunate actually for watching the game yesterday because they were very, very high.
Yes, sorry, congratulations.
Congratulations.
I like the music when I play yesterday. Bob Marley music.
Reggie, this now for on a more serious note. Say Liverpool we can do good. We are a better team. We make points donation. That 12 points we left one donate them to Manchester United. I don't know how you say I'm Reggie.
We don't want.
Because at least from them can play UEFA. Because 14th position, if we know take them relegate to.
No, the team not relegate.
Although you are never relegate already.
Yes.
It's just funny.
Okay.
Yes, you don't already talk about salon, we get talent, everything is here, we are blessed. But just because of the one they really at the end of backyard, they're always full of ego, weight, now they set no more than you think of. They don't do for me, just imagine from Pacheco, almost leaders they will. They don't do it right and we get another state of the heart. Stadium, Natalo. We will get at least like 3 or 4. We for the same big member for host still like the actual Nations Cup. We know they grow. Now that's not the team. Now where they be all sovereignty. But when you look sovereignty, sovereignty now where then they take decision on behalf of you. Now that means sovereignty. You get that when are the leader. But when you look the other country, how their sovereignty there, and we leader in the go out and they see. But when they come, then they make less them be blend where they go. For can replicate waiting and go see for make Salombe amongst one of the best. We miss that total. We got talent, but the 9 fools so. But then go discourage them like how they discourage him. And then captain of Leon Stars for his dying just because of that we were not structured. I don't think concerned. Thank you.
Let's take more calls. Time check from we stood the clock. We get barely 11 more minutes for bring this show to an end. We'll take a few international, especially from the Women's Champions League and of course the Africa CAF Champions League and Confederation. So Simba FC from Tanzania done set a record for the first time in the history of the club for them reach the CAF Confederations Cup final. And of course in the Champions League in Africa, Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa will play against Pyramids from Egypt in the final. Will be on the 24th of May. Good morning.
Sorry, good morning.
Yes, Abbas Kanu.
About the Odol market. I think the only problem I think we get in this country is because of mentality of thinking. And the accessibility of the facility there. Look at this stadium now. And because of the surrounding the final city, they don't know the function. Then accessibility, if we start population, they need to put that. They go put that inside in terms of population. No, in terms of regional, they can put that. But in terms of population, look at I make this in the today. Even facility, they don't play the game. That's not the military. I think they make sports data what you think come to life again. In terms of the mentality, now in the monarchy, look at Babadi because of the mentality. You want to build stadium. What about the government now? The mentality follow develop with it. look at the team and performance study. They feel say if we play regular league in this country, on a standard league, not I know they will not perform. Watch them for the past 2-3 seasons who they play.
All right.
League standard. Then it's how they go most perform better. So I know say the FA for do a calendar of activity for them to play regular league. If we play regular league, then it will be better for you.
All right.
With the appeal of government, any government will come there, then you get stadium, and then watch which side people and they be stadium, which side people and they need the function. Inside this Africa, I will put another village and poor Africa. People don't get money for pay for good.
I was so sorry, please. We want for let some people in calling. We don't want to do injustice to other callers. We know that you want to make some really good point. When just 1 minute you get for making contribution. If you want to do again, then you still get opportunity for a call back. But not just 1 minute we allocate to everybody for make your own points. 3 more calls to come to Reginald and try to say goodbye to the show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah.
Yeah, your name was how you call you from?
I'm Jalo, I call from Buku.
Yeah, Jalo.
I mean, contribution towards the program at the under 20 performance. I really they appreciate it, especially the determination where they come out now for go win the cup.
Yeah.
They would play Salon Ali. They'll get feature for go the World Cup.
Okay.
So the Bobo are really determined.
All right.
So that's my contribution.
All right. 072500449, a number that you will call in, be part of this conversation. There's a lot more we will bring to you in the next program tomorrow, but for today, just have the opportunity for listening to this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Coach Agina.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir?
Good.
Sakabu.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to get Regina first. United, I know about. That man able to change things around. Then I want first. I don't want to get that in the back of the mind. United, that man able to turn things around. Then locally, the problem we get at this football, where the people are with the New League and then they lobby. And a big problem will make the guy explain, even the community there. But the government on like Flower Mill, for example, go and say, now effort for support this league for all will make this kind of thing. The same thing goes to the Premiership. Once somebody grab or government say go lobbying or go, thanks the day, this day, that day. For many support leagues, you alone not able to do them. Look at Kofa do now. They go tell Martin there now. The league not start, they don't get sponsorship. It's a footballer with sponsorship. They go just at a quiet moment. When people go get it at 50 million, for example, any club can get it at. How many they take for each and make other see them. So where they can fund the league now, we know they.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
More calls 0725004 for now. Take 2 more calls and we definitely go come and take some few bites and we'll wrap up the show. 2 more calls, then we are closing the call segment. Let's pick this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Reginald. Good morning, my people of Sierra Leone.
Yes, Chukwu.
Thank you. Sally Life 6 and 8 Park Fitness is health. A very long time I take part in this program, but I believe say everything is good. I also stretched me out on the under 20 boys yesterday and tried so good. It's like the coach need for put one thing in place. I believe say we don't see in lapses, but the boys are really.
All right. Sorry for that. And so we definitely go only calls then they force for now, and let's just come quick one to Reginald. So there is a lot where you don't get from various callers. Do you think in all of this now we focus our attention now to youth football? Isn't being the recent performance of the under-20 team in the opening game?
Grassroots football now the bedrock for ensure say we change the narrative of sports or football in general in this country. So if we want to make the way forward, then we really need to think about grassroots football and all, and invest more into grassroots football. So that's the way to go. And I think say the performance of the under-20 team OC don't exemplify that already. That yes, we get the talent and also we just need to do the right recruitment, do the right investment, pour resources into them, and we will forget the result at the end of the day. And also that is just it. And again, you listen from the other callers, particularly, I'm sure majority of them they talk about infrastructure. I agree with some of them, but again, I want to just make Abbas you cannot get all the stadium here at the Shaka. You don't get all na freedom. No, some of these stadiums are within Europe. Manchester, for example, it's a whole
village. Yes,
you understand, but sport na thing where they bring people in together. Even this competition where they play now, so now Egypt, then they play now 4 different towns them in Egypt, not to inside Cairo no more the day. And the truth here is we don't have the land, we don't have the space here in the capital city. So it's only at the outcast. And also if you have a beginner, you remember government go for Boku host there. If you have to put another stadium, particularly in the central business district and all. So let's just forget about that and see how we can able. Some of them things they need to move people from the capital city and move them there. Then also they give job creation and all. But if only they think about, no, I think decentralization is the way to go. It's the bedrock for for make every nation develop. So and also to Kofa, I agree with Magina. Community league not to go without sponsorship. So ensure say you seek sponsor in all the community league, but also other leagues that we play. The first thing that you should consider is to seek the fund. Ensure say we put the funding together. I think with that, I just want for this period now for tell or say congratulations to Liverpool fans. I mean, it was a long ride.
And just that, I'll just load up with.
They don't equal now. They don't equal to 3 yesterday with 20.
In terms of Premiership trophy, or altogether total trophy.
Yes, 2020 now, and also it's a joint record for the
and it also don't take some time for a team win a Premier League with 4 more games. 4 more games to go. It's been a while for some time.
I think they play one Bob Marley song yesterday at the stadium. I remember the actual too, but I was wondering, and the fans. I think it's One Love, Let's Get Together and Feel Alright. That was a song that the Liverpool fans, they also be sing. The players were singing and all. But I think when you look at them performance this season, then put in the energy, how they start the season and so they end them.
And they don't make some big progress for tie down Virgil. And also able for Mohamed Salah. Who knows if it's trying to turn your attention back?
Well, forget there is no way. There will be no way. One of the people where I get so much credibility for when it comes to news on talk say the league with Liverpool will not get for change. Trent Alexander-Arnold in situation is going to leave 100%. In fact, now just this Premier League hold them down. The plan for Madrid now and for ensuring they sign them before the Club World Cup, which will be in June and all. But I think he has played his own part. And this for me now, I feel like Nine really happy because the last competition where they win, after 30 years they not win the league, it was during the era of COVID, and then celebrated with a trophy in an empty Anfield Stadium. The kind of effect where the kind of way how they want for celebrate with the trophy, they're not be able to get the opportunity at that time. So now they have the opportunity. I'm sure that's why the fans they shout, they chant, they sing and all. Deservingly, I mean, you go say them put in the effort and deserve to be the Premier League champions. And also, next season will be tough. I know it's not going to be normal as how this season be there. Clubs and they will get for goals to the transfer market, sign the right players and compete for the title. And also, for wrap up on the other one, yes, the Simba FC, I think the new coach is doing very, very well. In the first season, finish as runners up, and now he's into the Confederation Cup final, the Tanzania club. That is very, very much good. I go to Mamelodi Sundowns. I think now they make a follow that club there.
Yes.
They say a good now that they don't go to the final. I understand Alali. Then coach will win that competition there last season. They win the last CAF Champions League because he failed for defender. You know, if we go to the final, I understand he's going to be fired and all. Because the club they don't set the demand very, very high. And then they see themselves like every year we need for the play the CAF Champions League, we need for the player. Year in, year out. So I'm sure that's also a big progress for them. Unfortunately, Stellenbosch from South Africa not able to go to the final, but Mamelodi Sundowns don't go to the final. And I'm sure it's going to be an electrifying finals for these African nations that we don't go into that stage. So I think that's all I can recall. And also the callers, I think one for tell them Bokutenki, we are always committed for ensuring we come and give them the information we they need, and also stand for the things that we believe say right between God and also between my own conscience there.
All right, plenty thank you to Reginald Brian Ojukutusoya, where don't spare time for me push the program this morning. But there is something also big we need to know as Sierra Leonean, and particularly if you are an Arsenal supporter. So we all know LeBron, the CEO of LeBron, for the Doumbia, of course, they work with Adidas and I designed one of Arsenal and black away kits this season. So the big news now that that entire entourage day plus Adidas executive and of course with the official Arsenal media go jet in town hopefully today, and of course then go watch the Arsenal match with Paris Saint-Germain. So this is going to be a very historical moment. Let we all see how LeBron came for surface and change the face of sports in the country. But for now, all this we will bring to you inside to the own edition of Epic Sports, and I want to appreciate DJ Wonder with all the technical support. Abubakar Bendu will ensure so you for watch me on the Facebook page, and to Reginald Brown Soya will put all these ideas together. So to meet tomorrow for a fresh episode of this program. Mina Mohammed Tobika would say, always keep them epic.